let's get this going here. Alright, so you're on the right, I'm on the left. I'm just going to go ahead and let it rock. And I won't get too in-depth here, but already, I don't know what button you were pressing there. But we traded. But I definitely don't recommend waking up buttons. So just be aware of that. Yeah, if you get counter hit, you're going to get blown up. Alright, so still kind of figuring out the controls on this. I drop my combo. And I drop it again. Alright, so good call out there. You didn't need to use the bar. Regular DP would have worked. I wish I could slow this down, but... Alright, good. I noticed that when you're taking your turn a lot, you're like, if we're at that medium spacing, you full jump a lot, and that's so much easier to react to. Like I can just backdash and make whatever you do miss, or I can crouch C or, you know, DP or whatever. If you hop from that range, it's a lot more difficult. Plus, if you hop blowback, and all I have time to do is block, then you have so many plus frames, you can literally land and run at me, and I'm still in block stun. So keep that in mind. All right. So yeah, you're doing specials in neutral here, and yeah, a lot of times when they whiff, they can get blown up. I didn't confirm. I did there. Alright. Good. So this range, good. You have pressure, but like just crouch C. Like, yeah, try and get a little more pressure, a little staggered. So right there, you had a really, really, really nice confirm, and you didn't commit to it. So yeah, you just got to get that muscle memory down. All right. That was pretty wild, but I think I know what you were doing. I think you were mad that you dropped the last one, and you were thinking, what should I have done? EX shoulder? So the very next time you were pressing buttons, you just went right into EX shoulder. That's something I'm guilty of too. But yeah, just keep in mind that it's not safe unless you're confirming into it. And you died because of it. Alright, you could have whiff punished that. Good spacing. But why the run up full screen jump? You see what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of stuff that when you were talking to me last night, how you felt like you didn't get to practice a lot of the like confirms and combos that you've been working on. You have to put yourself in the situations where you get to do that, and like run up full screen super jump or hyper jump, whatever it's called. Like this was like the biggest jump you could do. There is a time and a place for it, but when I'm just standing at full screen, like you gave me all day, and yeah, I just hit the crouch C to anti-air. And then yeah, I did a late hop, and you recognize that. That's good. But then you have this tendency to follow up like good normals with like random specials. And I know Tatsu is like for the most part it's safe, but it's really not. Like if you're too close, it's punishable. And also I could, if I was getting next level on you, I could start like guard cancel rolling and like fully punishing stuff like that. And high level players will do that. Like if they notice you're doing that stuff a lot, they'll start using meter. Yeah, so I'm not sure if there you were like trying to wake up with a button or throw me or what, but yeah, like just be a little less like aggressive when you wake up. Like you are on defense. Until you learn like what the safe jumps are for your opponent and you know what they're doing is fake, or if you're just trying to do an option select like throw, where you do like a late frame throw, I recommend like just block, or you could also wake up, block, and while you're in block stun, just do guard cancel blowback to like get them off you. And that's something I didn't really see you doing a lot of in our time playing. Good. Okay, and you hopped. Do you see how much better that went? Like I couldn't blow any of it up. I couldn't anti-air you. I could like, yeah, you hit a good fast button to put us back to neutral, and it hit. So you had frame advantage, and then you hopped at me, and then you got to do like a string. So that was really good. But I really hope you don't follow this up with a DP or something. Okay. It looked like you tried to. I think that's what that crouch C was. And you would have died if you had done it. Good. But yeah, that's not the combo, man. You have 4 bars. Like, you should have killed me right there. That's wild. And I didn't punish it. And, like, just so you know my mindset when we play, I get mad when I don't punish stuff like that. I don't get mad when I lose, like, or I, like miss the damage. Like, my whole goal of us playing was to punish every just super unsafe thing you do to make you stop doing it. Like, so that right there, that was disappointing to me. I don't play Kyo, so like I'm gonna drop stuff. It happens. And then that I probably should have punished, but I was thinking you were gonna follow it with a DP. I'm glad you didn't. And then this is just kind of scrambly here. And then yeah, you get really impatient and you throw out a special move. So that's that's something I just wanted to point out. It was something that I I thought it was just what you were doing when you were first learning because like Street Fighter or whatever, but like it's still something you're doing. You're doing it far less though, and that's really good. And you're actually going for like strings and stuff. But that right there, like I don't know, man. I like just trying to catch them with special moves. Like that's a good one. You see how I'm doing? I'm like so when you do something good like that too. Like I tried to do it back to like cement it into your brain a little bit that that was good. From that range, using the first hit of the Rekka to just kind of take up space and have that armor, and but I wanted to show you you can cancel out of blowback into that also and take up even more space. And if the blowback hits, then yeah, you sometimes you can even because of the forward momentum you can continue the combo by like running up and getting like up kicks, which I think I did once or twice during our matches. And I drop it. Good. Yeah, I was going for a second throw, so like you were teching it, but my throw was just a little early. Yeah, like that's wild. Like why do the kick there? The backward DP red kick or whatever. Like that to me, you had some really good pressure. You were putting me in the corner, and you like hit like a far B, and then you just did that. And I don't know if that's just because like when you play in ranked, like it catches a lot of people because they're just not expecting it. But yeah, it's not safe. Yeah, so for me when I was full jumping there, I was kind of making a read that you were gonna do like a Rekka, or the backward kick, um, So I wanted to make sure I could get over that and from that range. So yeah, that's an example of a time where I think full jumping is actually better. But you didn't do either, so like, yeah, you had a lot of time to anti-air if you wanted. Good block. I backdashed and got caught. Also, I want to point out a lot of times when your specials a neutral hit, it's because like when I play against other people in those situations where you're doing it, it's not normal. Like, so it sometimes it will just catch me, and I have to like readjust my brain when I play against you because I want to reinforce the punishing of like the bad random specials. But like I said, sometimes it just hits me because I'm like not used to it. Yeah, so that I don't know why you backed up. Like you had me. You had me. I was blocking the whole night. I'm not playing very aggressively in the corner, like at all. I'm not really like jumping out. I'm just blocking. I'm just waiting for like a gap in your offense. So like you gotta suffocate me if I'm doing that, you know? So that there again, I did the blowback into Rekka from that range. And I'm being very careful because I know Terry's buttons are godlike, and it's hard to hop at them because of trap shoot, which you're using very much. Okay, follow that up with something though. Like when you hit forward fist, like do like light fireball or just something to continue the pressure. Get that, chip away that guard meter. All right, that was good. I'm trying to. Angel's got to get in. She's got no buttons, so like, you wanna play keep away. Stand D is your best button. There you go. Oh, that was wild. Okay, that was even more wild. Like in this matchup, you're the defense. You're the tank. You're the warrior. Like I'm the DPS. All you have to do is like keep me away from you, and when you get a knockdown, then go for your confirm. Then run up and hit a low or do a like a meaty hop. Otherwise, like your CD into Fireball is so hard for Angel to deal with. Also, you're just stand D, or just hop blowback. Like any of that stuff is super hard. And then yeah, if you see I'm hopping at you a lot, do a string to put you out of range, and then just hit a light trap shoot. That yeah. I don't know if that was just you hitting the wrong button or what, but I think you know that that's not what you wanted to do there. Gonna have a little coffee here. And if you ever want to do this live, man, we can stream on Discord. But I just wanted to make you a short video. This will be the last round, and then I'll end it here. But yeah, so you did it again. The specials in the in neutral. And that's a good special to use in neutral. Fireball. Blowback fireball. I think with Robert, yeah, you're just a little too liberal with your Tatsus. Oh, I missed the ending. My Angel was kind of sloppy. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out with Robert. Like when I was playing him against you a few rounds, from that range where you're just kind of like throwing out a Tatsu, I was preferring like hot blowback or blowback fireball, or just like run up, run up, crouch B, stand B, like far B, like those buttons are all so good. Um, and you like Robert should be controlling the neutral. Is also Terry. You have two characters that control neutral very very well, and I think what you do a lot is you try to control your neutral with your special moves a little too much with both those characters. Kyo, he can control neutral, but he's a little more of an aggressive character. And yeah, again, like I think with Kyo, you're trying to be aggressive with him, but you're also like doing that by using specials in places that are a little like questionable. So overall, though, I just wanted to make sure you're aware, like the difference between the matches we had last night, like all these matches, I was literally like pedal to the metal, like sweaty playing against you the whole night. So like the fact is that I'm no longer holding back. Like you're getting better. You really are. Like you're doing some really good stuff. But yeah, sometimes like even when you have good rounds, like like the first round we looked at, like I won, but I dropped my combo twice. And there were definitely questionable things I did in neutral. So yeah, there's always stuff. So yeah, watching playbacks is really good. So I hope that helps. So all right, man, hit me up if you have any questions.